wanted to make a little video about dream interpretation because dreams are extremely individual. The person that has the dream will understand it 99% better than anyone trying to interpret it for them. And the best way I can share that knowledge is by sharing dreams that I've had and letting you see me interpret it, because I'll show you. So last night I had a dream and I felt paralyzed. I can't even talk about this. I've been experiencing a lot of psychic attacks. The closer I get to achieving my goals, the stronger they become. So I had this dream last night where I was laying in bed, and it was actually a shared bedroom, which means there's more than one person along this journey with me. And I was in this bed and I couldn't move. I was like, so another thing that can influence it is what happened the day before. I fell asleep watching a Star Wars movie, and in the one where Han Solo is in that he's carbon froze, I felt like that when he was coming out of it and could barely move, could barely see. That's how I felt, almost like I was so intoxicated. And it wasn't just me, it was 2 other people at least. And I was just screaming at the top of my lungs, praying, asking God for help. And there was a man standing at the door, and he told me that the previous person in this room was a boy, and that his therapist liked to dope him up a lot and leave him feeling very unconscious, and then access his traumas, something like that. So there was more to the dream, much more, including then seeing that. So I was planning on moving because the place was obviously haunted and that was not a good place to sleep, and it was my bedroom that I'm currently staying in, and that bed. So I was packing up and leaving, and then realized that there was a whole balcony, a whole covered balcony outside this other room that I could have been staying in and sleeping in. It was like a glass balcony, so it was warm in there, everything like that. Beautiful space. So what did this all mean? First of all, I've heard about and read about sleep paralysis, or those dreams where you can't move. This was the closest I've experienced to that. And like I mentioned before, those psychic attacks are real. And I will be doing a property cleanse and figuring out more about where I'm staying. On top of that, it was a message in me needing to get outside, because I'm staying in a basement right now. I've never stayed in a basement before, not for a long time, and it has had a tremendous effect on my productivity and ability to work. So for example, this morning I went and sat outside all morning, did my work outside, and that was one of the messages in the dream, was to get outside more. So the reason I say dreams are super individual is because you can see how all that, if someone else had that dream, it would have a totally different meaning. Maybe they live upstairs in a house. That wouldn't mean go outside. They probably didn't fall asleep watching Star Wars. So if they were experiencing sleep paralysis or something like that, it could have been because of something else, or that feeling could have been created from something else. They also might not be experiencing psychic attacks. So when we're interpreting dreams, the most important thing is to recognize the emotional state. Where is that coming from? The one thing in that dream is I never succumbed to fear. I was fighting and pushing my way through. I was finding solutions, because once you succumb to fear, it's the worst place to end up. So be brave, know that there's a message, and that dreams can help us so much. I'd say there's 3 to 4 therapy sessions in a single dream if we give it time, write it down, and interpret it properly. If you do need some assistance or some guidance, just getting to know some metaphors, always here to help. But I will always push you in the direction to do it on your own. You'll know that about me, hopefully. That it's much more powerful for me to empower you to know how to do it yourself. Okay, I hope this helps. Love and light.